Hey, welcome to Zadar in Croatia. We visited this surprising city and I'm going to show you what we saw. So come along with us as we check out Zadar together. Situated on the Adriatic coast, Zadar has lots to offer the visitor. It sits almost exactly between Pula in the north and Split further south. We've been to Pula, Split and Dubrovnik, but I'd probably say that Zadar is better than all of them. A bold claim, right? Well, come along and let's check out what a visit to Zadar is like. Let's start off right in the middle of the old town. Two buildings dominate the central area, the Church of St. Donatus and its bell tower. The church was first mentioned as far back as 950 AD, but much of the original structure lies in ruins today that extends around the rear area. Noticeable too are the foundations of the church, which have been repurposed from even older constructions. Inside you can marvel at the cylindrical structure of the church with its long columns, making its acoustics perfect for music concerts. One experience not to be missed is climbing to the top of the bell tower. However, if you're scared of heights or confined spaces, this might not be for you. Also, there's no lift and you definitely don't want to climb when the bells are ringing. When the ringing in your ears stops, it's well worth the climb as the tower affords 360-degree views of the old town and beyond. Just don't lean out too much. Close by is the Cathedral of St. Anastasia, completed in the 13th century and dedicated to the patron saint of Zadar. It's richly decorated and you can even visit the spooky crypt. Also close by is St. Elias Church, said to have been built in the 9th century. It's one of the oldest buildings in Zadar. Round the corner is the Pillar of Shame, looking like it might topple any moment. It was used in the past to punish social transgressions in centuries gone by, but no one chained to the pillar today. Another square and another must-see Zadar tourist place is the Five Wells Square. Built in the 16th century, the Five Wells provided water for the growing city. Their symmetrical layout reflects the Renaissance ideas of proportion and aesthetics of the time. It's said you've not visited Zadar unless you've taken a photo of the Five Wells. There are many other wells and fountains across the city, offering clean drinking water to thirsty visitors. Also here is the Captain's Tower, originally built in the 13th century as a watchtower over Zadar's port. And Zadar's defensive walls are really impressive and protect the city from both the sea and the land. Although some of the defences on the seaward side of the city are in ruins, most remain intact and offer an interesting walking route around the city and through the Queen Jelena Madievka Park. And you're never quite sure what you might find inside the walls. Most people arriving into the old town cross the Gradsky Most Bridge between the old and new town. You enter into the old town through the Nova Vrata or New Gate. But alternatively, we recommend you arrive in style by crossing to the old town by the famous boatmen of Zadar, who will take you across for just €1. If you do, you'll enter through the Morsaka Vrata or Sea Gate. Whichever way you do though, you simply must not miss checking out the Kopnena Vrata or land bridge. It dates back to the 16th century when it was built as a key entrance into the city by land. Through the ages it was damaged, repaired and modified in different eras, so today it's a remarkable structure of cultural oddities. It's certainly not to be missed. Let's head back now into the centre of the old town and make our way to the bustling People's Square. Surrounded by historic buildings, it acts as a focal point for tourists and can get very busy. Heading down to the waterfront now, we pass the statue to Spyro Brusina, a notable biologist and zoologist who conducted extensive research on the fauna of the Adriatic Sea here in Zadar. He's considered one of the pioneers of Croatian marine biology. He looks out across to Ugljan Island, which we also visited. I'll leave a link to that video at the end of this one, and you can check it out as well. But for now, let's head up to the sea organ. You'll notice it because there'll be many people sat on it listening to its groaning sound, which we thought was a bit odd. But what do you think? Just beside it is the greeting to the sun. A disc of solar cells that when the sun goes down attracts people to stand all over it while it creates a colourful light show. We thought it was a bit underwhelming, to be honest. And talking of when the sun goes down, Zadar is known for its spectacular sunsets out across the Adriatic, and this is one of the best places to see them. However, as Zadar is currently moving towards being more of a cruise port, this might change because this is also where the cruise ships currently dock, so your lovely sunset vista might actually look like this. And also this will have implications on the old town, which when we visited didn't seem too busy and it was pleasant to walk around. But with cruise ships, it'll end up like this. So maybe now is the best time to visit. When we did, we were lucky to catch one of the regular Night of the Full Moon events with live music, street food and craft stalls all happening at the seafront. Let's check out some more views around Zadar. If you decide to venture out of the old town, make your way along the coast a while to discover this unusual sight. This large sphinx sits in the grounds of Villa Attila, now a government office. The grounds feature other European styled items. The sphinx though is said to be made in memory of a beloved woman. Apparently it grants love wishes. That may be just a local myth, but we certainly fell in love with Zadar. It has a perfect mix of history, culture and cuisine. You can see some great historical buildings, beautiful coastline and some oddities to mix it up a bit. So why not check it out for yourself? I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you on my next video, somewhere else in the world. See ya!